Only you know if you're truly happy. Sometimes what it takes for us to get really interested in doing whatever it takes to create change for ourselves is for our situation to become painful. Only then does it seem that we become open to new ideas and new ways of thinking so that we can transform. But it doesn't have to get so bad before you initiate transformation. This is a quote from Anais Nin. And the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. So what about you? Is the pain of staying as a bud frustrating you? Then it must be time to bloom. Breaking through to a new place in life is what so many people are feeling called to do. Perhaps you've been thinking about a change for some time, and going along with that, perhaps you've been feeling a little frustrated that nothing is happening or it's going all too slowly. Maybe what you're doing now has lost its luster, and you've tried a few things but are getting nowhere. Are you interested in overcoming a health challenge, fixing your money woes, or finally attracting and falling in love with a new mate? What about your livelihood? Are you where you want to be with it? And do you love what you do? All of these challenges represent life transformations that your heart is desiring, but you don't seem to be actually getting there. For many of you, this can mean it's just a matter of the right support, someone you can trust with your dreams, your goals, and your desires. Also someone who can call you out when your excuses for, quote, why you can't seem to be getting the best of you. Creating a life change is not easy. I know. I've done it so many times. All my life, it seems, I've been reaching beyond what was expected, beyond what was just possible, and to go for the next thing that was calling. It's often been hard, always challenging internally with my mindset, but now that I know the steps, it just keeps getting easier and easier. And I'm here to tell you, it is so worth it. Here's a quote from Albert Einstein. We can't solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them. What if you don't know what the next thing is that is calling? Well, we have very specific tools for answering that too. And once I show you and you start using them, we'll find that nudge with a whisper. And then it gets stronger and grows and grows. I'm here to help, and it's my kind of work that brings me so much joy. However, if I'm going to help and we're going to work together on this, you'll need to feel comfortable with investing in yourself. And if you're not, well, there's always a first time. And if you don't, how is staying in your comfort zone been treating you so far? There's a quote from A Course in Miracles that I always love. It says, if your ways of doing things were working, they would have worked so far. Doesn't that make you ponder? I'm asking you these questions because I've been there myself. Investing is scary. However, being in pain about the stagnation in your life is even scarier. It's painful as you watch the days, months, and even years go by with no change. Here's a quote from John Marie Dorr, who I worked with briefly. I feel empowered now that I have this level of clarity. The big vision I have had for my work started to seem real and achievable thanks to Suzanne's strong intuition and expert guidance. Thank you, Jen. Because I am so clear on the value that is given in my 90-day life transformation breakthrough program, the pricing on this package regularly increases. I am very clear about this because I know the success rates that have occurred for anyone who has participated. This means that for those still considering coming in on board with the new program, now is the time to speak to me. I am especially interested in supporting women who know they have a bigger game to play and are feeling particularly frustrated by the situation they find themselves in now. Those that are coachable and willing to take risks that make them a little or a lot uncomfortable. You must understand what mindset means and how yours must change if you want to get results. If you feel like this is you and that it's your time to bloom, then let's take the next first step. See the link in the description to go immediately to fill out your questionnaire. Or you can also see a link to read more about it. Much love and many blessings, Suzanne.